Hi, this is Chef Inspire, and the reason why I'm here is to talk about my new book and some of the research that I've been doing. My book, The Powerful Subconscious Weight Loss Book, is going to come out soon, but right now I'm doing research, and the research that I'm doing is about the microorganisms that live inside of our body that control us. Did you know, and I didn't know, but during my research, what I discovered was that 90% of who we are is made up of bacteria, microorganisms, and bugs that live in colonies that control our actions and our reactions, our thoughts and our feelings. 90% of who we are. We only have 10% human genes in our bodies. And the rest of these things are other entities, other organisms that help us to maintain an environment so that this body can thrive, or for this body to be sick. Now, did you know inside of our intestinal tract, if we don't have the right makeup of bacteria, what can happen is this can affect our health in a negative way. I mean, very, very negative way. If we have a buildup of certain bacteria and a lack of other bacteria, good bacteria, what can happen is it can throw our balance off. And when our balance is thrown off, we can have all types of sickness and diseases that will invade our bodies. And these sickness and diseases are caused, but mostly by our dietary factor. What we eat, what we put in our bodies, and what we put in our bodies, whether you believe it or not, is not dictated to by you. I mean, it should be, but most people, if you have 90% of you telling you what you want to eat, these bugs, these bacteria, these parasites are telling you what they want. They are craving particular types of food, and a lot of them are sugary types foods that help them to expand and to grow. And when they become out of control, when they start to grow out of control, unbalanced, because we're putting food in our bodies that are not promoting a healthy population of these bacteria, what can happen is it could hurt us, and it could start to give us this crazy imbalance inside of us that will cause us to get sick. Our bodies are miraculous. They're miracles. Just imagine you looking at 90% of many entities. Right now, when you're looking at me, you think you're looking at a whole person, but I'm a colony of bacteria, parasites, cells with their own minds, with their own brains, that is controlling what I do. Now, if I knew what they're doing, that gives my brain the ability to be able to start to take control again. Now, how do I start to take control of these entities again? First of all, I must do a detox. I must detox my body, flush out all of the bad bacteria and the good bacteria. I mean, I got to flush them all out, because you can't just flush out one. You have to flush them all out. And then what you do is you repopulate your intestinal tract with a group of bacteria, or with a colony of bacteria that will help you to become the best that you can be, that will help your skin to become clear, that will help your brain not to be fogged up. Because some of these bacteria, they take over. It's this one bacteria called Candida. Now, this Candida, it thrives off sugar. And if you don't get it under control, it can literally go into your brain, into your eyes, into every part of your body, and literally take over your body and cause so much sickness and devastation that you wouldn't even believe. The list of things that you can feel from having a Candida overload is incredible. Hundreds of effects of having this particular bacteria take over, which 50% of us have this right now because we eat an enormous amount of processed foods and sugar. What we put in our body a lot of time is not determined by us. It's determined by the bacteria that lives within us. Whatever they crave, we eat. And if we don't eat what they crave, they make us feel sick. And once we eat what they crave, they make us feel amazing. They let off their own endorphins, their own dopamine released in our bodies to cause an elation. It's like when you eat an ice cream. If you're an ice cream craver and you eat ice cream and you take that ice cream, put it in your mouth, you just feel so good. You just feel wonderful. It's like heaven on earth. But you are not catering to yourself. You are catering to the bacteria, to the bugs, to the parasites that are in your body that are making you crave this stuff. Just look at what ice cream is. It's predominantly sugar and secretion or cow milk. We are the only mammal on earth that eats or drinks another mammal's milk. We are the only mammal that does this. Listen to this, guys. I can't wait till the book comes out. It's going to be power packed with all types of awesome information that's going to help you to become the best that you can be. But what I recommend right now is that you, as an individual, get a detox. Get a detoxing program. Detox your body. Take out all the bad and good bacteria and repopulate your gut so that you can have the right balance of bacteria and bugs inside of your system. Now, you have them in there, so you just want to put the right ones in. The ones that don't make you crave sugar. And if you have a candida overload, then you have to have a candida toxin, detoxify. You must detoxify your body from the candida. And this could take weeks. This is deep stuff. But we are miraculous and remarkable beings. But what we don't know, our people are destroyed because of a lack of knowledge. A lack of knowledge of who we are. A lack of knowledge of what we are. And a lack of knowledge of what is controlling us. We are controlled by outside stimulus, by our internal environment, our external environment, and we are also controlled by entities, small entities that live inside of our body that that are actually 90% of the makeup of our body. 10% human cells. That's it. The rest is other stuff. That is so crazy. I am made up of 90% of little microorganisms that live in my body that control me. Unless I know, then I can take control. You get it? You got it? Good. Don't just take my word for it. Do your own research. Do your own research, because the more you learn, the more you earn. The more you learn, the more you can become a participator in your health and your well-being, and stop becoming a spectator and stop becoming a victim. You get it? You got it? Good. Have a blessed day.